Bradley Martyn and Logan Paul are going to fight. Just recently on his podcast Impulsive, Logan said this.
I gotta say something about Bradley. I think you're getting lame. I think you're getting lame as a person or a person who's either searching for clicks. And he had Nate Diaz, who my brother's fighting on August 5th on his podcast.
Yeah.
And like in the same sentence, he's like, yeah, I'm cool with Jake. I like Jake. I just hope you beat his ass. I just want to see him get his ass beat. I want to see him get turned into a meme. Why, Bradley? You're cool with us. He's in the family. You even said yourself you like him. Why say that? Are you searching for clicks? Even the way you're talking about street fighting Nate, like, bro, you're not gonna beat Nate Diaz in a street fight. You just searching for clicks?
Well, what if he
and if he is,
yeah, what if he is?
I think it's lame. Bradley, you gotta be humbled. That's what you need. It doesn't sound like you've had it yet. And I will invite you to Puerto Rico to spar with me to be humbled.
He'll do it. Bradley's a tough.
He won't. Bradley, if you're serious, I'm inviting you to come to Puerto Rico to promote my next upcoming fight, and I will spar you, and I will fucking humble your ass.
That's how problems should be solved.
It's gonna be posted.
Oh my God, Brad, what are you gonna do? You gotta respond to this. This man Logan literally just hopped on this podcast and called you a bitch, right? He didn't really say you're a bitch. He said lame, but we all know that lame is a polite way of saying bitch. So Brad, he's pretty much calling you a bitch. On top of that, he's saying you can't fight because he said you can't beat Nate Diaz in a street fight. We all know Brad's not an MMA fighter. He's not a boxer or anything like that. But Brad, he's a big guy, big fellow, at least 200 pounds. Definitely got some height on him too, right? You would think that Brad could beat damn near anybody in a street fight, but he's saying, nah, you can't even beat Nate Diaz in a street fight. We gotta break this down, right? So first off, Brad, this guy called you a bitch. Then he said you can't fight. And then he said you are a clout chaser. And then wait, guys, Logan's still not done talking shit. Logan said,
Bradley, you gotta be humbled.
Now, we all know when you tell someone that they need to be humbled, that's pretty much promoting violence, right? Because, for me, someone that's in the trenches, if someone tells me that I need to be humbled, I'm thinking that they're talking about either kicking my ass or shooting me. But these guys are YouTubers. They got the law and the paparazzi all on them. So, they can't really be toting guns like that. So obviously he's talking about kicking his ass, right? Brad, this guy is literally offering you to pull up to Puerto Rico so y'all can fight. Brad, what are you going to do? Brad, are you going to accept that? Because this guy said he's going to humble you, Brad. And then he said not only is he going to humble you, Brad, but then he's going to post it. So he's going to beat your ass and then post it on the internet for all of the world to see. Brad, you gotta say something. Brad, you gotta respond. You know what, Brad? There's not even time for you to respond. You just gotta pull up to PR and beat Logan's ass. Logan really just puts you in a bad light because, as we all know, the Impulsive podcast, it's a big podcast. It has millions of subscribers. Millions of people are watching it. But then, to add on to that, this clip was put on Twitter, which also has millions of people, which means that millions of other people also saw this clip of Logan calling you a bitch. So if we do some simple math, 1 million people on YouTube watching it and 1 million people on Twitter seeing it, that means over 1 billion people have seen Logan Paul call you a bitch. Brad, you gotta do something. Brad, what are you gonna do? Brad responds by going on Twitter and dropping this tweet. Am I gonna read this tweet? Absolutely not. Hell no, this tweet long as hell. Pause. If you wanna read it, I'm gonna leave it up here for you to read it. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'm about to just instigate a little bit more. Brad, this is an L. Brad, this is a complete L just because of the fact that you going on Twitter to respond. This guy just dropped a whole video on you calling you a bitch to billions of people, and you just gonna respond by going on Twitter? Do you not remember what happened when Meek Mill hopped on Twitter and started talking shit? On top of that, Brad, you're a whole YouTuber. You're a content creator. Like I just said, this guy hopped on camera and started talking shit about you, and you just gonna respond by going on Twitter? Brad, I am not on the same clout level as you yet, but I am just saying, for me personally, if someone hop on camera and they talking crazy about me, I'm responding with a video. I'm on camera talking mad shit. I'm talking crazy. I'm telling the ops suck my dick, fuck their mom, fuck their dad suck. I'm making up lies. I'm talking mad shit. I'm not holding back at all. I'm being straight disrespectful. I don't care either. They started it. Brad's saying all this other filler stuff in his tweet that no one cares about. Brad, you gotta answer the question that needs to be answered. Are you going to fly out to Puerto Rico and battle Logan Paul in a battle to the death? As of this recording, Brad has not confirmed or denied if he's going out to PR to fight Logan, and I can understand why. This is a high risk, high reward scenario. High reward because if you win, you're pretty much that guy. You're a god, Brad. You would be a literal god. You beat Logan Paul, one of the most successful, clouded up YouTubers, concept, whatever the fuck you want to call him. You beat his ass. You got a bunch of clout and promotion and publicity all just off that, right? But then if you lose, the risk, you're going to get clowned. You're going to get clowned crazy. You'll probably never hear the end of it. Logan will have called you out and then beat your ass, or as he said, humbled you. So, it would just be a big L. It'd be a gigantic L. It would be a life-changing L. So this is a high-risk, high-reward scenario. But Brad, I think you should go out and do it, right? Like I said before, Brad, you're a big guy, big fellow. Obviously, got some weight on you, got some muscle on you. I think you go out in the ring, you start fighting, Brad, you're going to be looking good. Pause, right? Because like I said, you got mad muscle on you. You're going to be like the Big Show. You're going to be one-shotting people. Speaking of the Big Show, Logan is in the WWE. As we all know, the WWE is fake, scripted. So if they were to fight, who knows? This might be fake and scripted. Vince McMahon might have come up with this shit. We don't know. Logan also said if they were to fight, it's going to be posted. And, you know, I just got to ask the question of how exactly would we be able to watch this? Are we going to have to pay for this? Because if so, I'm going to need you guys to comment down with some pirating websites. Brad ends this long tweet pause by saying, fuck all that. Come to my gym. No cameras. No content. We can just fight in front of zoo culture. Obviously, this is impossible. This is literally impossible. How are you guys going to fight in private at a public zoo in LA? That doesn't even make any sense. That's like saying, oh, man, you and I, we can go fight in private, no cameras, at Walmart. Like, obviously, someone's going to see. Both of you, first of all, both of you guys are big, pause, right? Both of you guys are big. Not only are you big, but you also got clout. You guys be walking down the street randomly, and people are already pulling up their cameras to look at you guys. So what makes you think that at a public gym, people see two big clouded up YouTubers fighting? You don't think they're going to pull up their cameras? Brad, I don't know how this would work. Like, are you going to shut down the gym for 24 hours so Logan can pull up for y'all to fight in private? Now, what happens if you shut down the gym and Logan trolls you and doesn't pull up to the gym? He just wasted your time and your money. He just fucked up your business. So now you really got to do something, you know? Honestly, guys, I don't think this is going to happen because, you know, Logan's telling Brad pull up to PR. Brad's telling Logan pull up to Zoo. So it's looking like one of those, no, you pull up to me. 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 Like I said before, this is a high risk, high reward scenario. I can understand why it's coming to that. But, you know, I will say this. Both of these guys are popular and clouded. They both hang around the same crowd. So sooner or later, they're going to have to run into each other, right? How's it going to be when they run into each other? Is it going to be like one of those scenarios where, you know, you on the game with the guys and you be talking mad shit and then you got to see each other and then you got to dab each other up? Or are these guys really on bad timing? When they see each other, they're going to start swinging, no talking. It's like Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. And I probably won't know because like I said before, I'm not clouded up enough to be around these guys yet. One day. But not today. But I'm not going to lie, bro. The way Brad was moving on after this, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of looking like Brad was trying to change the goalpost, right? Because after Brad said, don't let what's ever trending on social media distract you from aliens they found. At the time, Logan and Brad beefing was what's trending. So Brad's saying, oh, forget me and Logan fighting. They found aliens. Nigga, fuck the aliens. We've been knew aliens existed. I want to see y'all fight. I want to know who's going to win. I'm going to put money down and potentially lose the money based on the fight. Fuck the aliens. I want to see y'all fight. You're not slick, Brad. You're not slick because I'm going to keep it 100, Brad. That's some shit I would have done. But you're not slick. I'm seeing through the genjutsu. Then he goes on to say, real question about the aliens. Who wins in a street fight, me or the alien? Again, fuck the aliens, Brad. We don't care about the aliens. I want to see you and Logan in a street fight. Logan's already talking about posting it, and just knowing how the Paul brothers are, there's probably going to be some type of pay barrier behind it. So, Brad, why don't you get in with the two? You can make the bag. Who cares if you even lose, potentially? I don't know who would win. But let's say you were to lose, Brad. You still get in the bag. You can hop in the ring, get your ass beat, and still make more money than 99% of the people watching the fight. That sounds like a W to me. Not only did you entertain millions of people, but you also got the bag too. That's a W. The only L you would get is getting your ass beat. Potentially. We don't even know if you would lose. It's just unfortunate because I would really like to see this. And if they're trying to make money off this, they could honestly take it to the next level. They could throw Jake Paul and KSI into this too. They could make it a 2v2. Jake and Logan versus KSI and Brad. Making a tornado tag team match. Everybody fighting at the same time. Oh my God, bro. That'd be crazy. I might actually pay for that shit. I'm blind, but you get the point. Yeah, guys, that's all I got to say about the video. Let me know. Who do y'all think would win, right? I mean, obviously, Logan is more experienced in fighting overall. You know, Logan got boxing and WWE. I mean, I know that shit's fake, but he still has some type of wrestling experience on his back. Only thing Brad got is the gym, you know, zoo culture. That's all he has. But, you know, everyone loves an underdog. So I don't really know who would win that. Let me know if you got this far into the video. Thank you all for watching. My name is Kreezy, and I'll see you all again when I drop another video.